Hey everybody, this is Carrie. I'm the social media manager for the Little Rock Winds and also one of the trumpet players. And I'm joined today by Mike. Welcome, Mike.
Hello, good to be here.
I'm so glad you're here. Now, you play an instrument in the Little Rock Winds, but you also have some other roles. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do for the Little Rock Winds?
Well, I play the trombone with the Little Rock Winds, and I've done that for, I believe, 15 seasons at this point, and really enjoy doing that. And I've been privileged to be able to conduct the winds on occasion when the conductor is sick or for other reasons. And I really enjoy that too, because that is my profession. That's what I do. So I really enjoy playing with the group.
Good. And you're very good at both, playing the trombone and conducting.
Well, thank you.
Yes. And you're also principal of the trombone section, correct?
Yes, we have a very fine section, and it's one thing. For many years I've played in many orchestras and bands, and um, usually you don't get to become friends with those people that you play with because you play with them on a few occasions or for a short time, and then everyone goes their separate ways. But in this case, this group is about as permanent as you can get. It's a wonderful group, and we're not only musicians together, we're friends together.
Absolutely.
And that's a really special situation.
I agree. In the trumpet section, this is my 10th year, and there's one other person, it's also his 10th year, and we're the newest people in the section. And yeah, so we like to stay once we get to the Little Rock Winds.
Careful, Carrie, it does things to you.
You know, I do have a lot of gray hair. You just can't really see it right now. All right, now one more question before we play our little game. Are you originally from Arkansas?
No, I'm originally from Texas,
Okay.
born and raised in Texas, and I spent the first 21 years of my career in Texas as a high school band and orchestra director out in far west Texas, where you get 19 inches of rain each year, and the humidity is almost nothing.
Wow.
And there's a 20-mile-an-hour breeze every day.
Wow.
Took me a while to get used to trees and water and stuff like that.
Interesting. Well, good. Well, we're glad you're here. Okay, so we're going to play just a fun little game to get to know you a little bit better. So I don't think any of my questions are too terribly hard, but they might be. But if you don't know an answer, you can just say pass, and we'll go to the next question, okay? Okay. All right. What was your first job?
I was a paper boy.
Yes. Fascinating.
Texas.
Okay.
Dalhart, Texan.
Did the winds make it hard to throw the papers?
Well, we delivered it on our bicycles, and we rolled it up, and we actually couldn't throw it. We had to go, it was a small paper that didn't throw well. So we had to fold it and put it in the door handle.
Okay.
So ride to the next house, put it in the door handle, ride to the next house. I did that for several years.
Wow. I bet you stayed very fit.
It was, looking back, those were fun days.
Yes. All right. If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
Well, I like where I am. I really do.
Good.
I think God put me here for a reason, and I'm going to embrace that and make the most of it.
Excellent.
Now, I visited a lot of cool places around the earth.
Yes.
But I like where I am.
Yeah. That doesn't necessarily mean you want to live there.
Right.
Gotcha. What is a word that you always mispronounce?
Oh goodness. I'll skip that one.
Okay. That could be a hard one. I've got some. If you could only wear one color for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Well, I guess I'm partial to blue, so I would probably wear that. Why we're partial to some colors and not others, I don't really know, but that seems to be my color.
Just feels right.
Yes.
All right. Have you ever had a nickname, and what is it?
Oh, my grandmother used to call me Mikey.
Oh, my brother's name is Mike, and I also call him Mikey.
Well, it happens.
Yes, it works. What is your favorite holiday?
Um, I believe I and my wife both really enjoy Thanksgiving.
Oh,
She loves to cook, and we always have a big celebration on Thanksgiving. I like the grandkids around at Christmas too, but Thanksgiving is our special time because all the big cooking goes on then.
yeah,
So,
that's great. Are you an introvert or extrovert?
uh, I think I'm really an introvert. I think artsy types, musicians, a lot of us tend to be introverts. Uh, you love people because that's part of your art and so forth, but uh, that inner connection is strong, and it doesn't bother me to be by myself for a little while anyway.
Yeah, I agree. I am an introvert for sure. All right. Are you related or even distantly related to anyone famous?
I doubt it. I really doubt it. uh,
All right.
uh,
We'll pass.
it depends on how you define famous, you know.
Okay. All right. What is something people might not know about you?
Well, this question gets asked a lot at Christmas parties and stuff. To guess who? Uh, I, I spent a little while as an ambulance driver, as an emergency medical technician.
Wow.
Early on in my career, teaching band in small country schools, you you do more than just teach. You become part of the community. People will go out and coach summer league baseball or softball, and I worked with the volunteer fire department for a little while in one town, and that gets kind of hard to leave your class to go do the volunteer fireman thing.
I bet.
So I decided there's a need for ambulance drivers, part-time ambulance drivers and technicians, medical technicians, emergency medical technicians at that little county hospital. So I took the courses and certified and drove an ambulance for about a year and a half before I moved to another town that didn't need that help.
Wow, that's great. And what a service to the community. And hopefully we'll never need to use those services at a Little Rock Winds rehearsal.
Oh, I've forgotten most of what I learned.
Exactly.
35 years.
All right. Well, thank you for answering my questions. Do you have anything else that you'd like to share with our Little Rock Winds audience before we wrap up?
Yes, I look forward to the time when we can perform again and see the audience again. I've really missed doing that. I've really missed hearing other groups perform as well as performing myself. And as hard as this is to get through, I think the silver lining may be that we will all have a stronger desire to do and hear what we love to do and hear.
Absolutely. I think we're all going to appreciate it so much more than we ever have once we're able to perform and enjoy live music again, or, you know, all the arts. I miss it all. I miss, just like you said, I miss performing and I miss attending other groups, and we're just going to appreciate it so much more. I just can't wait. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for sharing some of your time with us today. And thank you to everyone who's watching our video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you again soon. Bye.